So we're going to go down to the dam and get some marron, but it's a very long way. It can take up to 2.5 minutes.
2 beers?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very important. I'm terrified of dehydration. I've heard horror stories about people in the desert and stuff, so. Welcome back to Fire to Fork. Today, we're cooking marron. This is probably the simplest marron dish you can do, and also my go-to. So, you'll see what I mean. There's nothing complicated about it at all. It works well with most shellfish, but particularly freshwater shellfish. So marron, yabbies, juggies, whatever you want to call them. They're obviously all different things, but these things go well with this very, very simple method. First thing we're going to do is catch some. We're on private property, my in-laws farm, in a dam that has hardly any marron. Definitely don't come here. It has hardly any marron in it. Also, there genuinely are security cameras here, so don't come here if you figure out where it is. There we go.
Whoa, that is nuts.
I told you I wasn't
That
worried.
is mental. Holy shit.
I told you, man.
Are they, is it normally this easy?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that is nuts,
male,
man. Do you want to get rid of one of them?
Yeah, we'll throw this little guy.
Yeah. Now I understand. When you said 2 each, I was thinking, that's not enough. But these are big dogs.
They're big dogs. A little bit less muddy.
Yeah.
Not that they're muddy, actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
You could eat them as is. That'd be totally fine. But I just whack a little bit of water in there because we've got tons of water here.
Yeah.
And it just cleans the shells and stuff because you grill them with the shells.
Yeah.
So it's more of like when you put the knife in it, doesn't put as much mud onto the meat. And stuff.
Yeah, gotcha. And that water that you're bathing them in, that was rainwater runoff anyway. It's not chlorinated or anything like that. Yeah.
It's just normal water.
Yeah.
Like it's just fresh water.
Yeah.
We are going to make a garlic emulsion to go with this marron. So, I would love to claim that I thought of this. I didn't. Graham Cahill gave me the heads up on this one, but he has used enough of my recipes that I feel very comfortable stealing one of his. And he's a mate, so I'm not actually, he would not care, he could not care less if I use one of his recipes. So garlic emulsion, you can do it in a blender, but it won't be as good. So I have this cheap, I'd love to tell you where I got it from, but I don't know, it was just came with the house. Mortar and pestle, it's a wooden one. I recommend maybe just Google wooden mortar and pestle, you'll find one. Great for travel because they're light and they don't break. Now, I'm going to be clear on what we're doing actually at this point. We are making marron on toast. It's really simple, but it's also just, it's one of the best ways to get the flavour. And I would normally add some tomato, but I forgot it. So I usually do like a marron bruschetta, but I don't have it here. So I like to grate them in initially. Otherwise, you end up doing 10 times more work with a mortar and pestle. And any little bits you have left over, just put them to the side. You can chop them up later. Before you grate them, try not to crush them too much like I did. The whole cloves grate really nicely, the crushed cloves don't. So Graham lives down in the southwest in the same place that these breadboards are made. So it feels very right to be making his recipe with this gear. Also where this salt grinder was made. So you want probably like 2 tablespoons of salt in here, like quite a lot. Maybe a tablespoon and a half to, I don't know how many cloves of garlic that was, half a bulb of garlic. Maybe a tablespoon and a half, yeah. And then you want probably a 1/4 cup of olive oil. This is nice olive oil. And then the salt's important because it actually acts as an abrasion for the rest of it. But the most important part of this, I know it's just marron on toast, but the most important part of this is how I cook the marron, not the fact that it's toast. You want to do that a good 5 minutes before you cook because you want that to sort of all get to know each other. All right, let's actually cook some marron. So, process here is really simple. You get your little mazzers, cleaned these. I've cut them in half and cleaned the guts out. Okay. I cleaned most of the guts out. That's very good.
Just sing out, mate, if you need a sous chef.
Woo!
Oh, you need a sous chef.
Right, so while Cam picks up those two and gives them a little rinse in the thing.
These will be my one, won't they?
Yeah, of course. Someone I'm camping with actually helping. This never happens. Right. So we paint in a bit of that garlic emulsion. And we're going to go shell side down for the entire cook. Just like a crayfish. Now, if you want to know the reason for shell side down the entire cook, it is simply that they get dry if you flip them. So if you're wondering who else is here, this is Cam Wild Touring.
Hey, no.
So we are on a 3-night, 4-day trip.
Yeah.
So we've got a few episodes coming up together. On Cam's channel is going to be the trip itself, and then on my channel it's going to be the cooking.
All the cooking goodness.
All the cooking goodness. And in between, we are going to do our best to alleviate the stress under our fridge slides. Yeah.
We're working on it.
We're working on it. We've done pretty well.
Yeah. We've started off pretty heavy.
We've started strong. And next episode is going to be in one of the most stunning locations I've ever been to. And hopefully should be fun.
I can't wait, mate.
If
this is the start of it, it's pretty impressive. The Marron Dam there, next level.
Not a whole issue. Not a whole lot of issue catching Marron.
Some big dogs in there.
Big dogs.
That's been good. Thank you for having me.
Oh, mate, no worries. Thank you for coming. Now, toast. Very simple. I'm going to add some olive oil to the garlic emulsion because I don't want it too garlicky. There's a lot of garlic in the Marron already. So I want a little bit of that in there, but not too much. And then we're just going to paint on a bit of olive oil. This is a different flavour to butter. It's not, you're not after a lobster roll, buttery kind of a thing. It's more like a Mediterranean fish style of meal, and it's very different to garlic butter. And I think better and fresher and cleaner. All right, this meat is nearly white on top, so let's put some toast on. Let's go and get some Marron. So some of them have white flesh. Oh, look at that toast. Nearly done. This one could do with a second more, actually. So the big thing with this is you want to take your time and really get these to slow cook. Because if they cook too fast, the bottom will be tough and the top will be raw. And also the bottom, if you've ever smelt burning shell, it is a horrible smell. I'm going to keep all these Marron carcasses and throw them back in the dam because Marron ate Marron. Actually, that's not entirely true. I'll probably give 2 of these to Fred because he crunches them up and just loves them. All right, I think they're all good now. Oh, keep forgetting to bring my charcoal plates when I need them. It's all right. If you don't know what that reference is, it's I like to plate things on opposite color plates. So when I buy plates, I buy like 2 charcoal, 2 white, because the charcoal ones look great against white food, which is this it largely is, and the white ones look great against dark food. Get that last one. This one feels quite empty. Actually, what I might do is I'm going to plate this one up like that with all the meat on it. And then I'm going to shoot this one with a couple of bloody Marron around it for my sexy new book. Can't coming out before Christmas. Time for gratuitous B-roll. Okay, I think we'll just start with this one because it's served. And we'll take a bite of the same piece and see if I suck at cooking or not. It's a little bit cold, I'm sorry. Gratuitous B-roll takes some time. The camera always eats first. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Need some salt. Touch of salt, a little bit of pepper. I reckon.
I love Marron.
Oh my God, it's so sweet.
I love Marron.
As it kicks in, you're like,
Beautiful. Thank you.
as the flavour like goes through you, it's sweet, it's delicate, it's garlicky.
Oh, that's delicious.
Oh.
Simple flavours, man, but it's done really well.
It's each little bit has to be quality. Like you can't use shitty bread. You can't use shitty Marron.
Yeah, shitty oil. Yeah, I get it.
But done right. Yeah.
It's nice. It's naughty.
It's better than boiled Marron, isn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's a different flavour.
Takes on a bit of the smoke. Beautiful.
Get a bit of that shell through it. Yeah. Now, the test. Crap, I've only got Neppers or... I'm actually going to go and steal one of your beers. I'm going to steal a Bolter XPA.
Another solid beer.
And I'll replace it with lots and lots of IPAs. All right, XPA, because I think that's the right level of intensity. Oh, shit, yeah. 100%. All day, every day. Yes, please. Thank you. Come again.
Well done, mate. Beautiful. Thank you.
Well, if you want to see the rest of the trip, us catching Marron, all that kind of stuff, go to Cam's channel. Or don't. I don't care. I'm not your mum.
It's going to be fun.
Cheers. See you in the next one.
Cheers, guys. You like that I stuck that in there?
What?
Cheers, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Told you it's my
You
break.
prick.
It's beautiful, mate.
And the light just turned off just as we finished filming. Perfect.
I do love Marron.
Oh.
It's like a delicate flavour, right?
We're going to serve this shit up before it gets colder. Colder.